Welcome to Studio Movie Recap. Ready for another quick rundown of an awesome movie? Let's dive right in, and if you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe for more recaps. The film opens with a man arriving at his home as news of the 9/11 attacks plays on his TV. He walks over to a table and lays out several cell phones. Then, he heads into a room and begins to pray, but is soon interrupted when someone covers his head with a bag and takes him to a detention camp. 8 years later, a line of soldiers marches past a block while the detainees inside yell at them. They head into a room where they're given initial instructions and a tour before a superior officer named Ransdell asks for volunteers to subdue a detainee who's acting up. One of the new soldiers, Cole, steps forward. She is told to hold down the detainee's arm, but he strikes her with his elbow. She steps back, and the other soldiers manage to overpower the detainee. They restrain him, take him out of the cell, and he spits on Cole. In retaliation, she kicks him before he's strapped into a wheelchair and locked back in his cell. Later, the earlier incident becomes the talk of the bus ride. Ransdell tries to flirt with Cole, but she rejects him. That night, she has a video call with her mom. The next day, she's assigned to distribute books to the detainees. She asks one detainee if he wants a book, but he responds aggressively. Ransdell intervenes, telling him to calm down, and the detainee agrees to take a book but insists Ransdell hand it to him. Ransdell explains that detainees often dislike women. Cole then pushes the cart to cell 105, where the prisoner complains about waiting 2 years for the last Harry Potter book. Annoyed, she tells him that what's available is on the cart and impatiently asks him to choose. He requests The Prisoner of Azkaban, and Cole asks if it's an Arabic book, prompting the prisoner to laugh and clarify that it's part of the Harry Potter series. Cole goes for a run and looks at the bay before starting a new day and a new shift. This time, she's doing rounds to check on the detainees. The prisoner in cell 105 tries to engage her in conversation, but she ignores him. He calls her Blondie and asks for her name, but she stays silent. He then introduces himself as Ollie. He keeps trying to talk to Cole, but she tells him to shut up. She compares him to Hannibal Lecter, explaining that he's a character in a movie who talked a lot. Ollie admits he's never heard of the movie, and Cole retorts that it's probably banned where he's from. Confused, Ollie asks if it was banned in Germany. Another prisoner speaks in their native language while Ollie continues talking. The other detainees wrap their Qurans in white sheets, and Ollie asks for some water, promising to stop talking. Cole opens the hatch in his cell to hand him a bottle, but Ollie throws a cup filled with feces at her. Other soldiers come to her aid, and they call another unit to restrain Ollie. Later, the soldiers go fishing on a yacht, and Ransdell continues flirting with Cole. That night, they have a party where Cole drinks too much and becomes intoxicated. She heads to the bathroom and finds some adult magazines. Ransdell follows her, and she teases him with them. They start making out, but Cole pushes him away when he doesn't stop. Meanwhile, Ollie is transferred between cells every 2 hours as punishment. Cole notices Ollie's cell being searched. She picks up a cup with a neat design drawn by Ollie, but another soldier bags it as evidence. She leaves and sees Ollie, exhausted, being dragged back to his cell by 2 guards. Cole sneaks into the files and finds Ollie's record. She flips through the papers, seeing pictures of him unconscious and injured. The last photo shows hands holding his face up. She reads his record and finds he has committed multiple offenses. She sees the code Alfred Hitchcock on the block and asks a fellow soldier what it means. He explains that it indicates a psychiatrist visited the detainee. She thanks him and leaves as he resumes playing solitaire on his computer. During lunch, another soldier named Cruz joins Cole. She asks if he's read Harry Potter, but he scoffs and asks why. She brushes it off. Later, during rounds, Cole sees Ollie solving a Sudoku puzzle. Ollie stands by the glass and asks if she knows how to play Sudoku. He tells her he's finished all the Sudoku books in the camp, so he had to make his own. He then mentions that he attended university. He offers her the puzzle, but she refuses, saying it's against the rules. Ollie becomes irritated, sarcastically claiming the Sudoku was a secret message, then flushes it down the toilet. He accuses the guards of being the real terrorists, which angers Cole, who tells him to be quiet. Cole informs him that the Harry Potter book he's been asking for isn't in the library, contrary to what another guard said. He apologizes for pestering her about it, explaining that not knowing the ending is driving him insane. The prisoners pray in their cafeteria while the soldiers raise the flag outside. 8 months later, Cole tries to convince the prisoners to eat as they're on the 5th day of a hunger strike. None accept her offer, and she tells them they know what's coming next. Later, one prisoner is strapped down and force-fed via 4. A higher-ranking officer asks why the prisoners are refusing to eat, and Cole mentions that she's heard they want an elliptical machine. The officer grants the request. Cole watches Ollie kick a ball inside a cage and asks if he'd ever used the machine. He says no, and that none of the prisoners would. When asked why, he suggests she ask Mahmoud, the detainee who requested it. Ollie brags that another prisoner on a different block kicked the ball 40 times, though he doubts it's true since only the guards can see the other block. He figures the prisoner lied. Cole jokes that if he breaks the 40-kick record, she'll vouch for him. Ollie tries again but only reaches 8 kicks, then jokingly claims it was 48. Cole mentions that compliant detainees get to play soccer on a field with others, but Ollie refuses, saying that doing so would validate their mistreatment. He calms down and jokes that Cole probably thinks he's foolish. She disagrees, saying he's smart enough to have attended university. They laugh together before Mahmoud angrily yells at Ollie in passing. Ransdell approaches Cole, asking what they were discussing. She dismisses it as nothing, and he tells her that if that's the case, they shouldn't be talking at all. Ollie calls out to Cole, claiming he managed 20 kicks, which makes her chuckle. Ransdell then requests her help overseeing the showers, as the other soldiers are busy. Ransdell orders Ollie to strip for a shower, and though Ollie hesitates with Cole watching, Ransdell threatens to send in an IRF team to force him. Ollie complies, but Ransdell makes sure Cole is watching, which violates protocol and the Quran. That night, Cole drinks with the other soldiers. She sympathizes with one who was supposed to help with the showers but was busy cleaning a detainee's cell. The soldier is confused, telling her the block was peaceful that day. Realizing Ransdell lied, Cole files a report against him and is summoned to the superior's office. The higher-ups side with Ransdell and discredit her report, citing her friendliness with Ollie. She's told there will be a hearing and is dismissed. Cole sits in the mess hall with Cruz, who asks if the food is good. He then tells her that someone tried to hang themselves the previous night. Cole is confused, as the detainees are closely watched. Cruz clarifies that it wasn't a detainee, but a guard, who survived. Cole starts to express guilt, but Cruz cuts her off, warning her not to be manipulated by the detainees. He leaves, and Ransdell taunts her in passing. Cole continues her duties, becoming more sensitive to the detainees' conditions and more isolated from the other soldiers. While cleaning a cell, Cole learns she's been reassigned to the night shift. Meanwhile, Ollie notices the clock outside his cell and is puzzled because Cole isn't there. He asks if the time is correct, and the soldier confirms it is. Ollie then inquires about Cole's whereabouts but receives no response. During her night shift, Cole passes Ollie's cell and sees him asleep. As she walks away, he calls out to her, saying he never gets any real sleep. He asks why she's there, but stops, knowing she can't answer. Cole explains that she snitched on someone, but Ollie misunderstands, thinking it's a Harry Potter reference. After she explains the meaning, he realizes it's Ransdell she reported, even though she doesn't confirm it. Ollie asks why she's at the base, and she deflects by asking about his past. He assures her he wasn't involved with any terrorist groups. They talk about their hometowns. Ollie says he's from Germany, while Cole shares that she's from a small town. Another soldier arrives with coffee and tells Cole she won't be on the night shift for long. Ollie asks the date, and when Cole tells him it's July 14th. He realizes she'll be leaving next month, as the guards change every August. He asks if she'll try to get reassigned to the camp, but she says no. Cole reflects on her time there, saying she's learned a lot and that the new guards will learn too. Ollie asks what exactly she's learned, reminding her that they're supposed to be enemies. Ollie then takes out his Quran and reveals a blade hidden between the pages. Kneeling, he holds the knife to his throat, warning Cole not to radio for help or he'll use it. She tries to calm him down, but he says he's tired of being imprisoned, feeling as if he's barely living. Cole reveals her real name is Amy and tells him she's from Moore Haven, Florida. She then asks if there's a zoo in Bremen, surprising Ollie. Cole explains that as a child, she went to the zoo to see something beyond her small town, but was disturbed by the animals being confined in cages. Ollie scoffs, assuming she's implying the zookeepers had no choice, but Cole disagrees, saying the animals deserved freedom. Cole circles the block several times before nervously checking on Ollie again. She finds him still alive, still holding the knife, but this time, he's crying. He drops the blade and hands it to her. Cole takes his hand as they both cry. The film concludes with Cole packing her belongings before leaving. Ollie lies on his bed until a soldier knocks on his door, offering him a book cart. Ollie taunts the new soldier, but then notices something in the cart, the last Harry Potter book. As he opens it, he finds a note from Cole on the cover page. The film ends with Cole leaving the camp as Ollie sits on his bed, finally reading the book he had waited years to receive. Did you enjoy the recap? Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell to be updated next time we drop. Thanks for watching.